We want to get right back to some breaking news we've been following within the past hour here at First Coast News. A mother pleading guilty to killing her daughter, just 5 years old. We're talking about former Navy Petty Officer First Class Brianna Williams. She has pleaded guilty to second-degree murder in the death of her 5-year-old daughter, Taylor Rose Williams. Williams reported missing back in November of 2019. The child's remains were later found 6 days after in Williams' hometown in Alabama. We want to get right out to On Your Side's Kaylee Tracy. She's followed this search for little Taylor from here in Jacksonville all the way to Alabama. She's live right now, right outside of the courthouse. Kaylee just made her way outside because we just heard Brianna finally, after all this time, it's been 3 years now, has pleaded guilty to second-degree murder in her 5-year-old daughter's death. Kaylee, what happened inside of that courthouse?
Well, Keitha, right inside this courtroom, Brianna Williams didn't show much emotion at all throughout the hearing, only responding yes, sir, to the judge as he asked her questions related to that plea. Today, she admitted to a crime she denied for 2.5 years. Circumstantial evidence tied her to her daughter's death, but due to the condition of Taylor's body, investigators were unable to bring a murder charge, which makes today's plea more surprising. The state said that 10% of Taylor's bones were found at that scene in Alabama. They told that to us today in the courtroom. Williams was previously charged with several counts of child abuse and aggravated child abuse as well. Specifically that she, quote, tortured, maliciously punished, or caged Taylor. Police reports say cadaver dogs smelled decomposition in Williams' car and say that a closet in Williams' South Side apartment reeked of bodily waste and human decomposition. There were also blood stains on the carpet there and the walls that matched Taylor's DNA. Now, the judge today ruled that Williams will be held on no bond. She has remained in jail since she was put there more than 2 years ago. A sentencing hearing is set for May 11th, and we will be there. Reporting live in downtown, Kaylee Tracy, First Coast News, On Your Side.
Thanks for that, Kaylee. You know, you can't hear this story as a mother, as a parent, without getting emotional. You really don't have to be a parent to think about what that little girl went through, the torture she went through. We remember it vividly. We were both working here at First Coast News when this news broke back in 2019. I remember that little girl's face so vividly. And then we heard the details days after of what happened to her, how she was finally found. Because initially it was believed that she was...
it went out as an Amber Alert.
We thought that she was a disappearance. Initially, her mom made up the story about her walking out of the house. But again, just days later, her body was found. Her remains were found in Alabama, in the area where Brianna Williams grew up herself. So just a lot of a heartbreaking turn of events in that story.
It really was one of those stories where there was something kind of new coming out each day, and it did kind of point that back towards her mother in the case. And then the search just became trying to find where Taylor Williams was. And I believe it was maybe cell phone records that triangulated it back to that area of Alabama.
It's a tough story, but again, we just heard it there. Brianna Williams, the mother of Taylor Rose Williams, has pleaded guilty to second-degree murder in the death of her 5-year-old daughter.